Hi everyone, my name's Caleb Coles. I'm an Australian singer-songwriter. Today I'm going to be reacting to Marc Martel singing Bohemian Rhapsody. I've heard Marc do a cover of Somebody to Love before, and also he sung We Are the Champions live on an Australian TV station, and I saw that as well. So I'm very aware that he sounds a lot like Freddie Mercury and that he's a really, really great singer. And you guys will know that Freddie is one of my favorite singers, so I'm really looking forward to watching this. Also, I hope you all had a really Merry Christmas and you had a great time with friends and family, or if you're from a different part of the world, that you've, had a great holiday season. I believe that you have similar holiday times, even if you don't celebrate Christmas. So anyway, let's get into this reaction. If you end up enjoying it, make sure to subscribe. Let's get into it.
Bohemian Rhapsody, take one. Warts and all. Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality. Open your eyes, look up to the skies and see. I'm just a poor boy, I need no sympathy, 'cause I'm easy come, easy go, little high, little low. Any way the wind blows doesn't really matter to me.
Yeah, it's just phenomenal how he's able to match Freddie in so many different ways. And one of the things that made Freddie so unique is his pronunciation, his use of compression and breath, and that really unique vibrato he had. He had a very fast, erratic vibrato style that I love. And Marc is really well able to match all those. And you could just see that as he was adding breath and adding those vibratos to the trails of notes. Really phenomenal. Let's keep watching.
Mama just killed a man, put a gun against his head, pulled my trigger, now he's dead. Mama, life had just begun, but now I've gone and thrown it all away.
Yeah, how wonderful is that? I love when he did the crescendo from the falsetto. But now I've gone and thrown. Add some compression and then all the way, like that grit. And here's the thing, is that you can match Freddie in terms of the dynamics and even in terms of the vibrato and even in terms of the amount of compression and even in terms of the amount of grit. But that doesn't mean you're going to sound like Freddie. So not only does Marc nail all that, he has just physiologically in terms of his nasal cavities, the shape, all that stuff, he sounds like Freddie. And he's able to perfectly match the dynamics, the accents, the breath, and all the technical stuff, which is such a unique combination to be able to have both perfectly. And it just sounds awesome. See, if I were to sing this song, even if I were to match, again, the exact vibrato speeds, the exact intensities, the pronunciation, everything, I still won't sound like Freddie Mercury. I just won't. It's just I don't sound like Freddie Mercury as much as I love him as a singer. So it's so wonderful to see someone like Marc do his thing. Let's keep watching.
Mama, ooh, didn't mean to make you cry. If I'm not back again this time tomorrow, carry on, as if nothing really mattered. Too late, my time has come.
That's just so good. And I just love his ability to bring that grit, that power. He sounds more like Freddie Mercury than Freddie Mercury did live. And what do I mean by that? Well, I mean in terms of the album versions. You see, on the albums, Freddie Mercury sung with a lot of dynamics, a lot of breath, all that stuff. But live, he had a slightly different tone because he just sung more powerfully the whole time, very rarely sung with falsetto, used far less dynamics and far less of that accented breath. And therefore, he just sounded a little bit more straight when he sung live. His pitch was still phenomenal, his musicality was still phenomenal, but he chose to focus more on the kind of showmanship when he sung live than he did on all the dynamics with his voice. And the other reason is probably because it was before in-ear monitors, so to hear yourself over the band, he had to sing louder the whole time. And day in, day out, touring, night after night, he just couldn't sing with the amount of flexibility and dynamics that you can now do. And so it's funny listening to Marc because he's doing a one-take live performance in that sense. And it sounds more like Freddie Mercury than when Freddie Mercury would sing a song live all the way through, which is interesting. So anyway, let's keep watching.
Sends shivers down my spine, body's aching all the time. Goodbye, everybody, I've got to go. Gotta leave.
I love that. He even matches got to go. So it's go. So there's a change in vowel and then the vibrato comes in. Got to go. And it's a very erratic vibrato with extra breath. He matches it down to the littlest inflections.
You are behind and face the truth.
Awesome.
Mama, I don't wanna die. I sometimes wish I'd never been born at all.
Wow. Here we go. I just wanted to mention he's playing piano as well, which takes some concentration. I usually sing not just slightly, not quite as dynamically when I'm playing an instrument, and I usually am playing an instrument. And what I mean by that is my pitch is still perfect and all that. Like I don't sing badly, but when I'm playing an instrument, I'm slightly less dynamic, slightly less likely to do extra runs, slightly less just focused. It's only a subtle difference, but it's there. But he is nailing each inflection, each thing perfectly whilst he's playing, which shows that he's done it a lot before. It's not the first time he's doing this, like he's performed this a lot before, and that he's very comfortable with what he's doing. And he's listened to the original a lot because he's matching it perfectly.
I see a little silhouette of a man. Scaramouche, will you do the fandango? Thunderbolt and lightning, very, very frightening me. Galileo, Figaro, Magnifico. I'm just a poor boy, nobody loves me. He's just a poor boy from a poor family. Spare him this life from this monstrosity. Easy come, easy go, will you let me go? Bismillah, no, we will not let you go, let him go. Bismillah, we will not let you go, let him go. Bismillah, we will not let you go, we'll not let you go, we'll not let you go, let me go. No, mamma mia, let me go. Beelzebub has a devil put aside for me, for me, for me.
Yeah, that's so cool. Obviously, he kind of does it half jokingly in the sense that he's obviously singing all the highs and the lows and slightly tongue-in-cheek, which is what the original is as well. But also, it's really difficult. There's not a lot of breaths to take, and it's shifting all over the place. So it's so cool that he even decided to do it at all. And anyway, let's keep watching.
So you think you can stop me and spit in my eye? So you think you can love me and leave me to die? Oh, baby, can't do this to me, baby. Just gotta get out, just gotta get right out of here.
Just love his ability to match the grit. Like even when, oh baby, he's not just matching the notes. It's got this slight distorted sound that clearly comes naturally to his voice when he overdrives the compression. And again, that's just physiology. Like, yes, you can teach how to do distortion with the voice, but what it sounds like and how it comes out is going to be different for everyone. And if I were to do the same thing in a technical sense, it's not going to sound anything like that. So it's just so cool to hear it.
Nothing really matters. Anyone can see. Nothing really matters. Nothing really matters to me. Any way the wind blows.
Awesome. Look at him. Yeah, put your hands up. You did awesome. I love that. Blows. That erratic vibrato that comes in just at the end, the extra breath, every little thing he really, really nailed. Yeah, if you aren't following Marc Martel, go look him up. The link will be in the description. I hope you enjoyed this reaction. If you did, make sure to subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next video. Thanks, guys.